Mhm. Greetings, beloveds. It matters not the name. Understand there is indeed power in words. Whether I am referred to as Yeshua, whether I'm referred to as Jesus, whether I am referred to as Jay, this nickname. Understand, beloveds, that indeed the heart looking and longing to connect, the desire to connect, the intention to connect, and then most importantly, the allowance of the connection is what will bring presence of that which you desire into manifestation. Or when your heart and when your will and when your intent are pure, when you are looking to bring forth all that you desire to manifest from a heart that is indeed in alignment with the will of God, it cannot help but manifest for you. But understand, beloveds, there are indeed many circumstances where there is a will, there is a desire, there is a manifestation of that which, if you were in your right mind, you would not think, you would not manifest, you would not bring forth the thoughts that you have of revenge, the thoughts that you have of anger, the thoughts that you have of guilt, the thoughts that you have of shame. And understand, beloveds, that when they come, they are not meant to be held onto. They are not meant to be strangled. They are not meant to be hidden. They are merely meant to be felt and moved on, like all things. When the thunder comes, when the storm comes of your emotions and of the noise in your head, when all of that madness ensues, bring yourself to breathe and know that the storm will indeed pass. Your hearts are what are heard. Allow your hearts, beloved, to be open, to be forgiving, to be innocent. All of you are innocent. All of us were born of love and light, not of sin. Sin was a mechanism that was indeed created to attempt to control the hearts and the wills and the minds of men. How is this possible? When what truly, truly is the essence of you is love and light. There is much fun that is made of the spiritual path. But for those who truly understand, the only way to live a life that is one that will bring you the joys is to walk the spiritual path. The spiritual path will allow you to have whatever it is that you want, but there are things that you do need to give up. You need to give up righteousness. You need to give up anger. And you need to give up judgment. How readily are you willing to give up your judgment, beloveds? The judgment first of self. I should not do this. I should not do that. What if you just allowed all to be neutral? What if you could say, everything that occurs, every thought that I have, even the thoughts that are thought with ego, are me testing, making sure that I am still going to be loved. You must understand, beloveds, that it is indeed this divine mess that has been created. The turmoil. Let me choose light. Let me choose dark. Let me choose forward. Let me choose backwards. Let me choose up. Let me choose down. In the end, again, not to spoil it for you all, in the end, all are returned. All is made whole, for it was never not whole in the beginning. Listen to these words, beloveds. There was never a moment where you existed that God did not. There was never an instance when you took a breath that God did not breathe you. You are indeed the very essence and the light and the love of truth. What you have is a will and a mind that has allowed you to believe that you are other than the light. You come into a realm of duality to experience light and shadow. And somehow you have allowed yourself to be aligned with the fear. Spend a day, beloveds, aligning with the light, with the happiness and the love. See what that brings you. Rather than judgment, bless. Rather than darkness, find light. Rather than fear, express love. See what that day is like. Close your eyes, beloveds. As you inhale, know that God is. And as you exhale, know I am. That is the purest, the simplest, and the cleanest and the holiest of expressions. For God is, I am. In that very simple gesture, in that very simple motion, in that very simple movement, beloveds, all is forgiven. For the truth is only known in that moment. Forgiveness sounds as if it is to forgive a sin that was done. There is no sin. One moment. There is no sin that was committed, beloveds. Forgiveness is a function of allowing one to remember the truth, to give as before, the giving of which is to grant you your own holiness, to grant you the remembrance. So all that is forgiven, beloveds, is where you have forgotten your holiness. You have forgotten your divinity. Each and every one of you are as I am. Each and every one of you are held within the image and the likeness of God, which is that of a Christed being. The expression of a Christed being, beloveds, is that of love, that of joy, that of happiness, that of peace, that of forgiveness, that of innocence. You were born innocent. You were born holy. You were born worthy, and nothing has changed, beloveds, except for the mind that has said, let us try an experiment. The experiment has gone a little wild. But rest assured, beloved, as sure as the sun continues to shine, so do you, with the infinite love that you are. Know that our blessings are with you. And beloveds, do indeed call upon us and ask for us to be of assistance. For when we are invited, we come and we show you the shortcuts. We show you what brings you home. We show you what you have forgotten. And in there, you find love once again. It is truly the will of God that has willed you into beingness. For when God said, let there be light, you and I were created. So allow yourself, beloved ones, to live as you are. Rays of light. For as God is, I am. And as God is, you are. And as you are all beings. Allow yourself to recognize the God I am in each being and start with yourselves. And here you shall find a journey that is beyond your imagination, a journey that is filled with love and joy and happiness. And you shall shake off everything that you have forgotten, everything that you have thought yourself to be that you are not, everything that you have ever accused another of being that they are not. All that there is, beloved, is you as a dazzling, brilliant point of light that shines upon all. So come to your hearts today, beloved ones. Come with joy and gladness and happiness. Know that you are forgiven, and in that forgiveness you remember all. It is both true and not true at the same time. For that is the ultimate truth of duality. We thank you. We are grateful for you. And we are here with you. I am here with you always. Call upon me, ask for my assistance, and it is granted instantaneously. And then time begins to dissipate, and you see that all there is consciousness. And the consciousness that exists is that of the Christed being, of which you are certainly one. Blessings to you, beloveds. Blessings to you on this holiest of days. This is the day that you have come to the light. We love you. We will speak with you again.
Wow, wow. Double O double U.